Ramblings of a Semi-Coherent Drunk. On Metallica, The Outlaw Torn. When asked by a stranger about what music I like, I typically answer something along the lines of folk music, jazz, and 80s thrash metal. I find this gives the average person plenty to think about before I get asked about Guns N' Roses. Of course, this is usually supposed to give a bit of range of music to preface the other person with. As they will soon come to find, I have very fucking strong opinions about music. What I've learned in the last few years is that I do better to keep that kind of ranting to myself. It's usually better to not overshare with folks. And if it's a good policy with the cops, it's probably pretty solid with everyone else. But on occasion, when my guard is down, or I'm drunk, or I'm nervous at work, or it's a Tuesday, I may let out a few hints that Metallica is my favorite band. Really, you've probably figured that out by now. This rant is not going to be a long one. I just wanted to tell you about my favorite song, The Outlaw Torn. Favorite song, don't you know? I think an important quality of modern popular music should be that the music behind it should reflect the lyrics. I'm real big on lyrics, writing, and all that jazz. It's kind of my bag. I don't think I've ever heard a song where the lyrics match the music so completely as with The Outlaw Torn. It's a long song, and to some, I'm sure it's a bit of a slog, but that totally fits the subject, at least as I interpret it. You start with an almost discordant, angry, abrasive, almost atonal sound chugging along in rhythm until it breaks into the riff, an almost pleading, desperate yet unapologetic tone, not even musically complicated, and using chord progressions that are pretty popular in the realm of hard rockers. It plays on for a few measures, then relents to a plodding bass line. And that isn't to put down the bass line, it fits everything in a very Western sort of vibe. And every strung note hits like a footstep in the night, and it's like the first time you've ever been truly alone to hear your own thoughts. The lyrics kick in. I'm not going to do a bit-by-bit breakdown, but the theme for me is clear. To me, the song is about losing someone. Losing them, somehow, maybe through your own choice, losing them to illness, losing them to their own folly. It's irrelevant. It's about losing someone and waiting for a replacement that never comes. It's about the danger of closure, the wanting of it, the need for it, what happens when you either get it and it won't satisfy, or, as those who have been there before know all too well, will never find, should never find, but endlessly pursue. It's what will haunt you to the end of your days and ruin the ones you have left. It is an angry and sad song that fully encapsulates the rage and frustration of self-induced helplessness. The ending of the song is a magnificent tribute to both blues guitar and the sentiment of harmful and endless optimism seen in the eyes of a delusional addict. That's what I see in the song. Maybe that says more about me than it does you.